Once again, that's the something is testing you card. Are you gonna like let it distract you? Are you gonna let it wrap you around its finger? Are you gonna let it get in your way? Or are you gonna say, I have faith in the other side, so I'm gonna keep moving forward in ways that you cannot tie me down or hold me down to? Your commitment is being tested because it's like somebody's trying to wrap you or bind you so that you can't move forward. And they're using rules and laws to do it. Gemini, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot, and we begin here, Gemini. This is a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Take a leap of faith, grasshopper. Good luck. It is faith that is going to be able to connect you to your desired outcome. This is beautiful and difficult at the same time, my friends. It's a timeless message. So you actually have called this reading into you. You're here because there's something in it that you need to or want to hear. And that's why this message has come to you. This is a message for the week in front of you, the week ahead, and how things are going to play out. But it comes to you when you call it to you. So that being said, there is a new message every single week. So if you love these messages, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload your favorite content. Even if you are subscribed already, make sure that the notification bell is turned on, because a lot of notification bells have been turned off. So please make sure that it is still selected. If you need a personal reading in your life right now, Gemini, then go to my website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and sign up for one. You could have it in 2 days' time. Your reading that could clarify whatever situation it is that is concerning you. That being said, let's get into the rest of this reading. I know we don't have much more to go. Let's finish this. Gemini. Interesting how we don't have any cards that have come out yet. Let's clear the space. My beautiful Gemini souls, this is a message straight from the universe to clarify your concerns, worries, and heartaches, or hopes. Things are happening currently for you. So this is current energy. Oh, we do have stuff in the past. Okay, that's a lot that came out in the past then. That's interesting. It seems like you're quickly trying to get away from it, but what's being recommended to you is take a leap of faith without letting other people know. Things are starting to come together for you. Don't talk about it, just do it. That's where we begin. There's a lot of cards that came out, so we're gonna have to see where all of this settles. Slow and steady wins the race, and act as if. You took a long time to get here. So ultimately, I know you want to sprint, and it's okay to start, like, things are going to start to come together again as Mercury comes out of retrograde in the next week. Things will start to speed up. But ultimately, Gemini, I think what you're being called to do is just not talk about it or announce it. We have truth transcends illusion. You waited. You were very patient, knowing that eventually the truth would come out about something or someone. And then we have be peace and enable a tranquility to come back. And you're at peace with this because you allowed it to be slow and steady and took your time with it. It is secure and completely unbreakable. And then we have the Lion, be generous of spirit. lion energy. So taking the lead, this was maybe a leadership or authority position that you took, or simply being the first one to do this, but knowing in your heart you needed to do it, that there was a purpose here. And then we have you are never alone. So people loved you even more for that. And then we have see the big picture, zooming out. So whatever people actually adored you for, now you understand that it had more impact than just on you personally. You're also starting to see, or think, coming up here into, well, where can this take me now? Where do I go to now? And how do I see things differently now so I don't make the same choices? You're taking a leap of faith into this situation or circumstance. You just don't want to announce it. Watch your words. Life is speeding up, but watch your words. It's speeding up because of all the momentum that's coming now. Don't fuck yourself up or wreck this opportunity or this momentum that you have created. Don't wreck it by talking too much about it. This is a sense of privacy is quintessential right now. And people will misquote you, misinterpret what you say, or steal. I'm just going to say it. So take a leap of faith and go for it. You don't have to announce it. And then we have Spirit has your back, and clear out the clutter. So get rid of whatever it is that is cumbersome or disabling you in any capacity. Spirit says go for it. Right? This is also maybe rules, laws, and regulations, being able to finally get that crap or any of those legal obligations off your back, being able to clear that space and put it behind you. And then we have embrace the in-between. Let things be in flux. Let things be not completely controllable. Let that be. Ultimately, if my stability is based on the old shit that was keeping me and holding me back, then it's better to be unstable for a while. It just means that you're going through a transition this week where you are going to be able to let go of the past and then move forward. And then we have back here, watch your words, embrace the in-between. Don't promise or say anything in promise or commitment right now. Spirit has your back throughout this transition. Let's get the 6-card spread to see where this transition is actually taking you, Gemini. You also, I think, have your eye on the future as well. And a sense of, you can't make it there if you don't let go of the past. It's you've changed. Don't try to, you've matured. This is a card of maturity. You've matured. So don't try to be who you were, because that's not what the world even wants from you anymore. That's not what you want anymore. Who you were is not who you are. Who you are is what you are now because of what you were and how you got to this stage in life. So it's time to come into that, because that's what Frog is about, leaving the tadpole behind and accepting that you are no longer who you were and you've got to live life differently now. And this is just part of it. We have this, which is there's still some more information that you need about this situation. And something could actually have blindsided you, or there's no or about there's no or about the Two of Swords. It's simply saying you don't have enough information right now. And you're stuck sort of between a rock and a hard place, or you have to wait for more information, or trying to make both things work. Don't do that. We have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is like you're being defensive or protective against something, or against not knowing, against uncertainty, not being sure, or somebody or something that is contemplative and can't make up their fucking mind, right? A sense of guard yourself from that. Be warned for that, because that's something that you should take note of. The sense of knowing from your experience now, if something isn't sure or certain, or someone isn't sure or certain of themselves, or it's not clear, written out clearly, then don't let it into your life. Because not only do you deserve better, that getting into that kind of rabble is what fucks you up. And then we have, it's also saying protect yourself throughout this Mercury retrograde. Certainly don't say anything or claim anything during while Mercury is in retrograde, since you're so strongly affected by Mercury retrograde. Then we have the Hermit card, which is a Virgo energy. So it's definitely a sense of seeking in the dark or doing your research, but it's also a pace. Take your time. Go over this with a fine-tooth comb. Be pedantic about reviewing this information, because if your spidey senses or your Gemini senses are telling you be aware, then slow it down and be aware. Let's get the 3 last cards though. We have a Capricorn energy here. This is Virgo and Capricorn energy. So it's like being pedantic. And to the letter, maybe the letter of the law. This could also be fear, but right now I don't see that. Virgo, Capricorn energy. Hold on. How do you mean me to interpret this? There's something here holding on to finances or holding on to money or wanting to control things or be in power because of the law, the letter of the law. You might have to actually defend yourself against this, or you didn't know this was happening and this is how somebody is trying to get at you, which is why you can announce any of your new shit right now. You might even be protected right now because this may just be saying that you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, especially when it comes to your work situation. This sense of it's maybe not enough money, but at least it's secure money. You're afraid. Got to get clarifiers for this card too. And then we have 6 of Cups, which is love or connection, even immaturity somehow, and temperance. It's almost like God is trying to make you remember your innocence. You're this, I don't know. It's almost like it's like a liberation, a childlike mind. Expand yourself, grow yourself. How though? What are you trying to tell Gemini? What is this? We have the 7 of Swords, so don't settle. Keep fighting. Win little battles one at a time. Don't lower your standards. And then 6 of Wands. That's how you claim victory and success. So what is all this? What is the devil here for? 2 of Wands. Fear of change. Something that you have been wanting to do but have been stuck because you were afraid. Maybe because of work or because of obligations or simply just because of old wounds that you needed to heal from. You were getting stuck, and so you couldn't make the decision to go in this direction. And ultimately, this may have something to do with making things right at home with your children, or taking something that you enjoyed as a child and using it as the conduit for healing this situation. Could be a relationship with somebody from the past that you want to make right. And it's got to do with, I don't know, money being held up or resources being blocked or held onto. You could have been fighting for this for a while. This is weird. I just feel like we've lost our direction. Where are we supposed to go from here for Gemini? 5 of Wands. The devil and the 5 of Wands have come out. So that's how somebody is trying to fuck you up. There's just a lot of, they're trying to tempt you through competition. They're trying to tempt you because the only way that you can be brought down is by yourself, by bringing yourself down. So ultimately, somebody is trying to tempt you or tie you up with all this red tape and fucking naysayers and competition. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles coming up. That's how they slowed something down. So protect yourself from this is what it's saying. Protect yourself from the people who are saying they don't know, because they absolutely do know. They absolutely are capable of the answers. They're just trying to slow things down so that you don't make the breakthrough you need to make the breakthrough for in time. That's why God is saying you just got to get to this and not announce it. Take the leap of faith, because all of this rigmarole is crap. It's a deflection, and it's trying to tie you up and hold you back in order for you to sort of to sabotage you. It's just it's throwing obstacles at you to tie you up and make you fail, or at least to slow things down so that you can't move on or move forward. That's exactly what's going on, whether you knew it or not in this situation. I don't know. Let's grab a moon card, but there is some shady shit here. Don't let pride get in your way. So there's either a prideful person from the outside that is exactly what they're trying to do is get in your way, or your own pride is going to make things more complicated. So faith is the remedy for pride. Let that shit go and have faith, and don't be prideful. And then we have your commitment is being tested. Once again, that's the something is testing you card. Are you gonna like let it distract you? Are you gonna let it wrap you around its finger? Are you gonna let it get in your way? Or are you gonna say, I have faith in the other side, so I'm gonna keep moving forward in ways that you cannot tie me down or hold me down to? Your commitment is being tested because it's like somebody's trying to wrap you or bind you so that you can't move forward. And they're using rules and laws to do it. That's an FYI. You can resolve this by appealing to something that is close to home, or that as a child you really loved and connected with, or by actual people from your home who love you. Holy moly. We have clean it up. Do it. Clean it up. Make something pretty. Make something right. You are poised. This is the problem. You are poised to make something right, and I think that people don't want you to. Or somebody else on the other side of it is trying to avoid making things because they're not ready. But ultimately, keep cleaning shit up. That's why they're trying to hold you back or avoid talking to you. FYI. So what is Gemini supposed to do about this? We have watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction. Your stress is going to make you reactionary. That's why God is calling you to reduce your own stress so that your mind can be clear again. It may sound silly, but it'll actually help a lot. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Maybe take a break from this right now to make people think, like, just pass me over. Don't look at me here. It could be that you're fighting too hard. And that's the trap that's the trap that somebody's trying to make you fall into, is fight with me, challenge me, fight back. That's what it is. Whatever it's going to take to sort of de-stress the shit that you don't have to worry about. Step back and take stock about the non-essentials, because the non-essentials are trying to make themselves look like essentials to distract you and burden you. And ultimately, you got to get that shit out of your fucking way in order to clear up your schedule and focus on doing what you need to do to move forward. That's what it is. It's like, watch what you say, watch who you talk to, watch who you promise, and declutter all that crap that doesn't need to be addressed, because it's trying to make itself look like, if you don't look at me, you better, because something will happen. It's not. It's a lie. You want to go deeper into this? I hope you do. Please do come along with me to the extended reading. The link to it is in below. I'll pin it to the top of the comment section. It's also in the description box. If you join the BWOB membership here on YouTube, you don't even have to click off YouTube. You don't have to go to Patreon or anything else like that. You get it right here on YouTube through the membership. All these fucking videos are right here for you on YouTube. So just join the membership. It's a little bit more than the cost of one reading, and you get unlimited access to all the readings. What? Yeah. Or just click below. You can always find them through the links, or if the links are confusing you, you can always find the extendeds on my website or on my Vimeo feed. 2 different places. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the extended.